Yo, what's up, guys? Alex here from Elite Football Conditioning, and currently in a new office space. All will be revealed as to why in a matter of time. This is only a temporary situation, so I'll be back in my old space, well, hopefully soon. Anyway, today's topic, I'm going to be discussing discipline with you. So this is something I polled people on Instagram. And over 50% of the athletes who responded said that discipline is an issue. And I get it all the time. It's one of the reasons why I ran the poll. It's something I hear from people constantly. Now, obviously, there's a variation. You get some super highly motivated, very, very driven people. And then you get some people on the lower end who maybe aren't as high drive, aren't as excited, aren't as into just pounding the stone and getting work done constantly on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes it takes a little bit more to motivate them and a little bit more to get them going, as opposed to some people where I can just kind of go, bop, there you go, and it gets done. So what is discipline? Why is it important? And how do we create it? Well, ultimately, I see discipline as something that is required from you, the athlete, the individual, to get a specific task done that offers you no immediate benefit. And ultimately, that is what creates the long-term freedom that we then have as athletes, as people, as human beings. Because if you do, think about it this way, if you do all your stretching, your mobility, your flexibility, your strength training, your actual overall conditioning sessions, if you take care of all of those key areas and you manage your nutrition, you ultimately create more freedom in potentially being injury-free, having a longer career, and even if you're not a professional athlete, living better into later life. You're more free to do things with your body. You're not hampered by a lack of physical fitness or conditioning. You can climb stairs at your own will. You could climb a mountain if you wanted to. You're not hampered by breathing difficulties, excess body fat, and other ailments which go along with it. Okay, we are free, right? Discipline equals freedom. So it's doing the hard yards now that are going to pay off long term. And this is incredibly important for you younger athletes to get your head around this concept of, yes, doing my strength training now will make me a better athlete long term, because it offers you no kind of immediate benefit. If anything, whenever we do a strength workout, we're immediately weaker. As soon as you do a strength workout, walk out the gym, you are weaker than when you left, because you've broken your body down, you've fatigued it, you've created inflammation, soreness in your muscles, your joints, and you then have to have that period of recovery in between as well. So see it as the little building blocks that are going to give you that ascent and that rise to prominence, whether it's professional contracts and a career in sport, or whether it's simply just being a fit, healthy, and strong individual. So now we understand a little bit about discipline, what it is. We know why it's important, because it's going to reap the long-term rewards. It's a long-term investment. You're going to have to go out of your comfort zone in the immediate moment, but that's okay, because if you continue to wake up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. every morning, get work done, get things boxed off, and progress yourself whilst other people are sleeping, other people will be sleeping, you're ahead. You're already ahead. All right, you won't know it yet, you won't feel it yet, but you will be ahead. Come long term, if you wake up an extra 2 hours before everybody else every morning, over the course of a year, 2 years, 10 years, that's a huge, huge difference. So bear that factor in mind. Now, because we can't just magic discipline out of thin air, and people say, oh, I just need to be more disciplined. But how? Where does it come from? Why does it happen? Now, I fail to believe that anybody who is properly focused on achieving a specific outcome, when they know how to get there and they have a plan, i.e. if I give you a plan, if you are properly driven to achieving your outcome, The plan I give you will be no problem. No matter how painful or how much you're going to hate me through the process, you are going to get it done. So what we need to do is make sure we are focused on what that specific outcome is. You need to know what you are aiming at. And then where the discipline comes in is the day-to-day grind. You need to be focused on the little bits that break down that long-term outcome, the little bits that you know are going to constantly feed into it, whether it's tracking nutrition, doing your training sessions, getting in the gym early, stretching after practice, doing the extra work, okay? Doing the extra work. You need to make sure you have these things in the forefront of your mind every single day. So, real simple task, dead easy. Write it down at the start of every day. That's it. So go with three little things that you know are going to move you forwards each and every day. Do that. Write it down. Commit to that action. Don't get out of bed until you've written it down. If you want to type it on your phone, type it on your phone. If you do it while you're eating your breakfast, find a way to cultivate this discipline and the art of doing the little things right and making sure that there are no kind of moments where you lapse or allow things to slip or put things off because you know they're going to be a little bit difficult. Put them in the forefront of your mind, commit to doing them, schedule them in. That's the next step. So write them down. Right, okay, when am I going to get this done? I'm going to get this done no matter what. If this meeting carries over, it's fine because I know I'm still going to the gym. There is no compromise. Once you've written it down and committed to it, there is no compromise. The discipline is automatic. It is happening. So write it down, schedule it in, and then the third element to this, I want you to reflect on it at the end of the day. Now, a lot of people talk about, the big shots are the ones who failed more than anybody else. Okay, that's true. They've taken more shots. They've also succeeded more than anybody else. And success happens through winning. All right, you don't get credit, you don't get progress from failing all the time, every time. You have to be successful. You have to realize your wins. Winning is a habit. Winning is a pattern. It's a behavior. It's part of you. Bring it into you. Create that. Cultivate it. Make it part of your being. Be a winner physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. All right, be a winner. Think about it. Actually pay attention and acknowledge to the things you have done well during the day. Where are your wins? The 3 tasks that you wrote down, did you get them done? How well did they go? How are you feeling as a result? Pay attention to those aspects of your day as well, because success comes from winning. And guess what? Success creates more success. Discipline creates more discipline, which creates more freedom. Habits, behaviors, patterns. It is literally getting the snowball rolling, getting the ball rolling, building that momentum. So this is my little task for you. Okay, this is something I want you to focus on. For the next week, I want you to write down in a journal, on a piece of toilet paper if you want. Yeah, you can do this while you're on the blog, right? Write it down on a journal, paper, toilet paper, on your phone. 3 things you're going to get done every day, and then at the end of the day, tick them off, write down what went well, how did you feel, what was the success like, and then plan it again for tomorrow. Do that same thing every day for a week. And once you've done it for a week, do it again. Do it for a month. Once you've done it for a month, do it for 3 months. When you can do it for 3 months, keep going. Do it for a year. I dare you to do it for a year, and then message me telling me you haven't made progress. I guarantee I'll get no messages. Do it for a year and see where you get to. For now, that's it from me. I will be back with more. And if you want the daily doses, of this, make sure you check out my Instagram. And if you want to jump on the weekly newsletter that I send out to my clients and other people that I'm working with, make sure you fill in the link below. Leave your details and you'll be getting my weekly emails, which will include topics like this in plenty of detail and little motivational bits to get you going through the week. as well as training advice and anything else I can think of and be creative with. Till then, stay strong, keep moving forward.